A year after my dad died, his dead phone left me a voicemail about a silver key. That key was a secret we kept for 20 years. My dad was a master carpenter. When I was 12, he built a beautiful cedar chest for my mother. He locked it once to test the brass latch, dropped the tiny silver key somewhere in his workshop, and we completely lost it. We spent an entire weekend tearing the garage apart in a panic. He looked at me and said, "If you ever find that silver key, you bring it straight to me." It became our lifelong running joke. Every birthday, every holiday, he would ask if I had the key yet. We never found it. He passed away in June of last year. I handled the estate. I canceled his phone plan myself. I sat in the cellular store and watched the rep deactivate his account. I took his dead phone home and put it in a shoebox in my basement. My wife Emily helped me pack up the rest of his clothes. We moved on. Then came a random Tuesday morning in August. I was sitting at my kitchen island drinking coffee. My phone vibrated against the granite countertop. The screen lit up with a missed call notification. The caller ID just said Dad. I stopped breathing. I stared at the phone until the screen went black. A moment later, the little voicemail icon appeared. I unlocked my phone and tapped the play button. The timestamp read 8:14 a.m. that exact morning. The audio was full of quiet static. Then I heard him. It was unmistakably his voice. He had that heavy, wet rasp from his final weeks in the hospice ward. "Hey, kid," he said. I could hear his breath hitching. "Still waiting on that silver key. Check the lining of the old blue work coat. Give me a call back." The line clicked and disconnected. My hands were shaking so badly I dropped the phone on the counter. Emily walked into the kitchen, saw my face, and asked who had called. I could not even speak. I just played the message out loud for her. She went completely pale. I tried to dial the number back. An automated operator voice told me the number was out of service. I walked down to the basement. I pulled the shoebox off the top shelf. His phone was exactly where I left it. It was powered off, dead, and covered in a thin layer of dust. I turned around and walked over to the garment bag hanging in the back corner of the storage room. It held the heavy blue canvas coat he wore every single winter. I unzipped the bag. I ran my fingers down the inside seam of the left pocket. There was a tiny tear in the fabric. I pushed my index finger through the hole and felt a small, hard ridge resting near the bottom hem. I worked the object upward. I slid it through the torn lining until it popped out into my palm. It was a tiny silver key. I held it in the dim basement light, looking between my hand and the saved audio file on my screen. A year after my dad died, his dead phone left me a voicemail about a silver key, and now I finally had it.